So you won't believe what happened. The vehicle actually left me a road. The vehicle stopped working right here in Alpha Tree, right in front of the clock. I literally just had to push it in this gas station right here. You see me? So I only have my computer upon me, and as far as it can say, it's a high pressure pump circuit malfunction. So I try to get it home and see what's gonna happen
tomorrow.
Alright, so see it there. So if I did a follow up last night, we couldn't get the vehicle. We have pulled do a rescue last night and we have to rescue the vehicle, the taxi vehicle. So we kinda get it to a location. You see me, I did was safe. We kinda get it out of the way for now. We couldn't make it all the way home, but we get it to a safe location. You see me? So what's next now? We are planning to fix it and then move it. Because ideally, you know man, if you try to move it, right? I can't move it. I have no vehicles to pull it. You see what I did? And at the same time, I don't want to get a wrecker, because if you get a wrecker, you see me, you probably pay like a 20 grand, 15 grand. You see me, from just to move it, and then you still would have the cost of fixing it. So I just get to a safe location. So what's my plan now? I try to find the high pressure fuel pump, because that was the only code that came up last night. So I go roll the ball up under one and guess that is actually the problem. You see me, so when we out to offer. No, what this? New Kingston? No. Ugly Park, we're there at Ugly Park and now. You see me, so that's what I try to do. I try to find the high pressure fuel pump, and then I go up and location on the side of the road, and we try to put it in and see if we can get it moving. You see me? But these are things that you have to go through, but at the end of the day, just follow me and see if we and see how it will go, yeah, man.
Tomorrow for sure.
Okay, so it's the next day again. I have to go out and look for the parts, but we did it, we find it. We find it using, unfortunately, I want to use, we could have find it, but it's from a reputable place. So them say everything good. There, so we get a receipt for anything we can carry back. But I suspect that is the problem, and we are going to see. So we're up on the road, the sun hot out there. You see me, I feel put on my hat, but we just are going to try now, put in the pump, and we are going to see if that solves the issue. You see me? Hopefully it solves the issue, but the sun hot out there, man. Okay, so here we are at the location. Here's me and David, and here's the vehicle. So you see me, we're still up on the roadside, as you can see, but we're kind of off of the road a little bit, so we should be alright here. The only problem we have here is the heat, man. The heat is crazy. You see me? So let's see if we can change it. I'll show you the thing.
Okay, so let's see what's going on here. You see me? So if you remember, the only code that we had was a high fuel pressure pump circuit malfunction, and this is the high fuel pressure pump right there. You see me? So as we can see, it's not in that difficult as a place to get to. The only issue is that thing right there, that plug right there, that connector is a special tool. You need to pull it, but we don't have it. But we'll see how that goes when we reach there. You see me?
Quick side note, even though in the sun we have to find a way to make yourself comfortable. So look up my door. Reverse that so over it, so that no matter what, I always have shade. You see me? So even though now I'm underneath this, and we can work on the engine. You see me? Just a little thing you have to do something. You have to just make sure you're comfortable.
Okay, so I was just about to start disassembling the high pressure fuel pump when I noticed this. I literally just plug off this one wire, and when I realize when I look really good, we see one of the wires is completely busted right there. Completely busted. So that's making me think that maybe that the code that we got circuit malfunction was referring to the wire that is completely busted right there, and not an actual issue with the high pressure fuel pump. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna try to attach back the wire and see if that fixes the problem. If not, we'll have to put in the new fuel pump, but at least we have it here.
Okay, so I'm barely twine on back the wire, because you see it was small, so I'm barely managed to twine on back the wire. You see me? So I just test if it was a disconnected wire that was causing the issue, or if it was actually the pump. So I just do that now and just see. So it's hot. So the issue was that it couldn't rev in, it couldn't do nothing. And it actually seems like it's work. Let's see. I'll put in reverse. Okay, so actually did not have a bad pump. It was just one wire that was disconnected. So we have one bad wire. So I don't know. When I think we have to return back this high pressure fuel pump, get back the money, or if I just keep it in case I ever need it. I don't know, but what I try to get this one because again we just twine on that wire. Alright, so given like how the vehicle is started, when I move it to my yard and then now I go properly solder the wire. You see what I did? So that's what's the plan now. Hopefully that little bit of twine and we manage to catch is enough to hold it until we just reach home. Because when I say it's just a little tiny bit of twine and my mind to catch. You understand? So like how it started and it can drive now, I just try to get it home where we can properly take off the wire and solder it. You see me? So that's the plan. Let's see if we're gonna reach home.
So I just want to show you some footage of the vehicle actually driving, so we can say it's looking like it's driving pretty fine. You see me? So that one wire was really the problem. I can't believe it. This is so embarrassing. I probably should have checked the vehicle properly, you know, man. Even though it broke down the night, I decided that I'll just get the fuel pump and then come back. We should have come back in the day and check it. But you know, I just one of them things. You see me? This is so embarrassing, guys. So we made it back home. I just wanted to show you guys. Look how small the wire is that I just catch it on just to make it home. Like, look how small the wire is, and that one wire caused us to break down in the night. Let the vehicle sleep on road. So much problem. So I put on that new plug at the end of it, and that should hopefully just solve all our problems. Okay, so I just installed the new plug on there, so now let's test it and see if everything's working. So it started up fine and everything should be working because it was just one wire. We can see it's working fine. We don't really need to test anymore. No check lights, no nothing. So yes man, it was just that one wire. Has this ever happened to anybody? Comment in the comment section. I'm so embarrassed that I didn't check the vehicle properly before, and it could have saved me a trip to the parts place and buying a new part. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save that part in case I ever need it. Leave your thoughts in the comment.